a recipe that I've been kind of kicking around since a little bit before Cinco de Mayo. Originally, I had hoped to share this recipe with you guys around that time, but we got all caught up in the magic and delight of ice cream, and so it didn't happen then. But after all that sweet, wonderful goodness, I gotta say, I'm ready for something that's savory, healthy, and nutritious. And that savory, healthy, and nutritious thing is taco wraps. Today's recipe features 2 ingredients that are a lot more nutritious than you might think. The first one is romaine lettuce. Lettuce has been cultivated in China since at least the 5th century, and eating it there is regarded as good luck, and so people do it on special occasions like New Year's Eve and birthdays. And you're going to have a lot more than good luck on your side when you're eating this wonderfully nutritious vegetable. It's a great source of vitamins A, K, and C, and a wonderful source of potassium and folate. Everybody needs folate, but especially mummies who are hoping to have healthy babies. Lettuce is widely included in the Dirty Dozen, the top 12 most pesticide-contaminated food products known to man. And so if you're going to eat it, it's a good choice to look for pesticide-free or organic versions for maximum health benefits, minimum pesticide residues. The other ingredient is pepitas, also known as pumpkin seeds. They're not just for snacking on around Halloween when you happen to have a bunch of them that you scooped out of your pumpkin to make into your jack-o'-lantern. They're a wonderful source of all sorts of important nutrients that you want to be including in your diet. They're a great source of magnesium, manganese, and phosphorus, and also a really good source of copper, zinc, and iron, which are super good for you and promote healthy bones and joints. They're also a really good source of an interesting compound called phytosterols. It's something present in plants that's similar in structure to cholesterol, but the interesting thing is that it actually helps to lower your blood cholesterol, and many studies have shown that it can help improve the immune response and maybe even prevent some cancers. It's such a popular nutrient that it's been extracted and put into things like pretend butter and stuff, margarine. But why eat that stuff when you can enjoy these wonderful, delicious, beautiful little green seeds? And we're going to show you how right now. For fresh taco wraps, you will need 1 cup fresh tomatoes, 1/2 cup pepitas, soaked, 1/4 cup yellow bell pepper, 1/4 cup sun-dried tomatoes, soaked, 1 small smoked pepper, we're using chipotle, also soaked, 1/4 to 1/2 cup the soak water, small clove garlic, 2 tablespoons shallot, 1 tablespoon cumin, 1 teaspoon coriander, salt and pepper to taste, we used smoked salt, and romaine lettuce leaves. Before you get this party started, you're going to want to have your sun-dried tomatoes and your smoked peppers soaking in a little bit of nice warm water. You're also going to want to do the same with your pepitas, which will make them nice and soft and, enliven them a little bit, make them feel good. And you're going to want to have them all soaking for about an hour. So what you're going to want to do now is cut off the hard woody stems from your smoked peppers. You don't need those guys, they're not delicious at all, trust me. And then you're going to go ahead and put them into the food processor along with the nice, soft, well-soaked sun-dried tomatoes. And you're going to chop up your onion a little bit to give the blender a head start. Put that in as well. Also your garlic, which you want to chop up nice and small before you put into the food processor. And the fresh tomato. You're also going to want to include a little bit of the soap water to kind of help it all go around. And then you're going to process it until it's nice and liquidy and pasty. What we're going to do now is dice our little yellow pepper and add it to the food processor along with the seasonings and our pepitas. So what you're looking for is for the pepitas and your sauce to come together in this like super thick, like nice, almost pate-like consistency. It's going to be thick, still kind of chunky, so you're going to pulse it, blend it, pulse it, and that's going to break up some of the nuts into the sauce and leave some in like delicious little tidbits for you to run into. So what we have here is looking pretty good, and now you're ready to assemble it with your lettuce. Your lettuce Hopefully you've chosen lettuce that is free of pesticides, but you are still going to need to wash it really well. Then you're going to go ahead and pull off a couple individual leaves and fill them with your pepita mixture and garnish with fresh avocado and homemade salsa. We made a simple salsa with fresh mango and tomato and lime. It's very delicious. We're going to have the recipe for this in the blog post. So now that you've assembled it, your lettuce taco is all ready for you to enjoy. What's that? You want what? Sour cream. Well, don't mind if I do. I threw together a quick little sour cream analog by taking about a half a cup of soaked raw cashews, 2 tablespoons apple cider vinegar, the juice of 1 lemon, a teeny tiny clove of garlic, a teaspoon of agave syrup, and sea salt to my taste, and I threw the lot in my food processor and blended until it was a smooth, sour, creamy consistency. To get it to that point, I had to add a little bit of filtered water though, but that was pretty much it. That's better. You know, this taco looks almost good enough to eat. It's packed with nutrition, we're talking protein, we're talking vitamins, minerals, fiber, and, you know, give it a try. Things wrapped in lettuce just aren't for the crazy and carb phobic anymore.